Everyone, welcome to Lauren's Scraplot. I'm your host, Lauren Urbonis, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So this is my weekly edition of Show Me How It's Done, where I pop on and I show you a fun little project or a technique, and I do have all the measurements listed throughout the video as well as on the description if you'd like to follow along with me. So what I have in store for you today is a sneak peek of a project that I'm actually going to be showcasing at my upcoming event this weekend. So twice a year I offer an all-day event, one in June and one in October, where people can come and craft with me all day based on a specific stamp set or two. This time we're going to be playing with the beautiful balloons for half the day and then the Celebrating Daisy set for the other half of the day. So they get a lot of different projects, some fun prizes, and a lot of inspiration throughout the day. So the project that I'm going to show you, I'll show you the one I'm doing at the retreat, but then I'm also going to show you one that you can actually do using a little bit more stamping. But the problem when I run an all-day retreat is I have to basically I have to share all of my stamps throughout all the different projects. So this one is what I designed for my attendees using a large balloon die, and that one is going to be simply focused on kind of stamping a sentiment and some of these little strings, but I needed to use the balloons for something else. But I want to show you a card that kind of has the same design but uses the stamping method. So the Beautiful Balloons bundle is in our annual catalog right now. You can order it with or without coordinating dies, and there's a few dies missing, and you can see I've missed 2 stamps so far in my planning. Basically everything else is in my little rotation of projects. So there's the Beautiful Balloons stamp set. There is also complementing paper, so I apologize, I've kind of chopped some of these to bits, but you can see some of my scraps here. And I do have some things left over and some things that I still have yet to prep. So this paper is 6x6 if you're wondering, and it is on sale this month until June 30th. So if you're trying to, decide whether you want it or not, that might be a tipping factor. Also, today is Tuesday, June 20th, I believe. Yeah, we'll try and get my dates straight. Tuesday, June 20th. Tomorrow, on Wednesday the 21st, Stampin' Up! Is offering a free shipping day. So if you're in Canada, my website's listed on the bottom, laurenerbonis.stampinup.net. You can get free shipping on anything you order. That includes Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, and that includes any of the supplies you see here, anything you want to stock up on. But as long as your order is over $100, you can have it shipped for free, which means you're saving 10% off of your order. And if you're ordering any of the designer paper that's on sale, it's on 15% off. So you're getting basically 25% off that paper if you were to order it tomorrow. So that's just an idea for you. I'm going to move this guy out of the way, but I wanted to tell you that if you'd like to follow along with me, these are the inks we're using. So we need Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist, Misty Moonlight, Azure Afternoon, and Lemon Lolly. So with all of my projects, I do encourage you to use what you have. And, if you've got Daffodil Delight and you don't have Lemon Lolly, don't stress. You can still just sub those out and make the project very similar to mine. These are your projects too, so make sure to use what you enjoy. And, if you don't love pink, maybe sub it out for something else. So we need a card base. I'm choosing Berry Burst. This is going to be 4 1/4 by 11, and we're scoring right down the middle at 5 1/2 right here, so that we've got a nice card that kind of just opens from the top like so. On the inside, I always like to have something to write on, so I've cut myself a piece of basic white. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive on that to attach it to the inside. I love my double-sided tape, but if you're somebody who prefers glue or seal, please go ahead and use those as well. Okay, so here's the inside of our project. And of course, you can always come back and do a little bit of stamping, maybe add a little balloon in here later or something. That is completely up to you. All right, there's the inside of our card. Very easy. Now for the front. I had a ton of scraps left over, so I took one of my little pieces here. I've already put tape on the back that measures 3/4 of an inch by 5.5. And I'm going to put that right on the left-hand side of my card, bumped up to the top and the side here. So it's taking over that whole space. And I was using some of these pieces for something else, so I had them pre-taped and ready to go for myself, but I ended up with extras. So here we go. Along the side, and just remember your paper may not always be perfect, so if you need to, just trim a little bit off that bottom part. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, my camera's focusing on those inks, I can tell. It's not focusing down here. There we go. So here is my card layout. Now I could easily just leave it with this nice berry pattern, but I thought it would be really cute if we added a bit of confetti to the background of this project. So in the set, there are a couple small confetti pieces. If you want to cheat, you can also use this large balloon and just kind of use it as a confetti background. That'll work as well. So whichever one you decide, I'm going to be a little daring and use my lemon lime twist to add these little confetti marks. It'll look very similar if you just chose the berry burst or something to add color to the background. You can use Versamark even. Did you know that? But all you're doing is trying to darken a little bit of this back page. Don't worry about the center because we're kind of covering that up anyways. It's more the edges that we're concerned about at the moment. Just adding little bits of confetti here and there. I probably want a little bit there and there. There we go. It's going to look great, even if it's looking very messy right now. Okay, so what I need now is something to cover this middle. So I've cut out this adorable little scalloped frame. This is from the Scallop Contour Dies, and it's the second largest of the frames. But this is what I'm going to use as my focus piece, kind of right here. But I can't attach it yet because I have a ton of stamping to do. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start with stamping my balloons. So I want my large balloon here. This is the largest balloon in the set. And I'm going to use Lemon Lolly to give myself a nice balloon image kind of in this left-hand side. Like so. Now I decided I wanted something that looked similar to Lemon Lolly, but was slightly different. So I'm grabbing Lemon Lime Twist. And this is where I'm doing those little kind of confetti balloons. Just make sure it's lined up over top. And it won't line up with the confetti markings in the balloon. You just want it inside the perimeter. Okay, so there's a nice big bright balloon for you. Then we're going to add the small little stubby balloon here in the Azure Afternoon. So that's that gorgeous little blue. This guy, don't worry if it kind of crosses over your orange balloon a little. We'll make a little bit of green markings in there, and that's okay. That one I'm not going over again with something else. If you wanted to, you could always add a few of these little confettis inside, but I figured the blue is kind of dark enough. I don't need to add anything to it. Now we have adorable little strings that I'm going to stamp. So I'm using Misty Moonlight for that one. And I'm just going to stamp my string so it kind of comes down from the balloon. Trailing, yeah, that's cute. Like so. All right. Now you have a choice. You have a lot of different sentiments inside the beautiful balloons set, and a lot of them that could fit. You could do birthday or so thrilled for you. Those are a larger sentiment. Or you can do something small like you did it, or yay you. So on this one here, I decided to put yay you down in the bottom. But for this guy, I'm actually going to stamp happy birthday right on top of my balloon here. I'm using Berry Burst for that, and I'm just adding it right on top of that large balloon. So that gives me a little bit more room now on my card here to add more confetti because it's fun. So we're going to bring back the lemon lime twist so you don't have to worry about cleaning this. And we're just going to add confetti all over the card. Okay? Doesn't need to be a ton, but you do want a little bit on and off your project. There you go. So when you are satisfied, you can close up your inks so they're out of the way, and you can start attaching some dimensionals to the background of this project. I should check and see if anybody's commented. I can't see. There we go. Okay, if you're watching, feel free to say hi. Put on a different screen. Many of you are at work. Okay, so let's pop this in the middle here, like so. Adorable. And then if you want, you could add some of these loose frosted dots. They look really cute if you just kind of pick a few of them and glue them in place. So they come in 3 colors. You've got your nice yellow crushed curry. We've got pretty peacock hiding in here. Go. And flirty flamingo, I want to say. But they can go really anywhere. The easiest way for you, once you've figured out kind of where you want them, is just move it out of the way and add a little dot of the Tombow glue. The glue will dry clear, and so that'll keep your little gem in place for you. Well, that was a lot of glue for that. Not much. Still dry. There. And there is your card. Very cute. If you decided, hey, I would like to step this up a little bit, why are you not focusing now? Oh, my inks again. That ink pile is getting in trouble. There we go. If you decide, hey, I might want a little bit more dimension, an idea for you is to stamp your balloons onto cardstock. So I've stamped with the Lemon Lolly on top of Lemon Lolly cardstock, and I've stamped the Azure Afternoon on top of Azure paper. You put dimensionals on the back. Those would fit in exactly these 2 positions. So you could have a nice popped out balloon scene. Or of course, I will bring you back that sneak peek of the project that I did earlier using this really cute die here that kind of cuts out 3 balloons all at one time. So I'm using that for a shaker card for my all-day retreat. And then I ended up having these little pieces as extras. So I figured I would make a card from that as well. So stay tuned. I will probably post some pictures after Saturday of some of those projects. But here is one idea for you of what you can do with some of those dies and stamps from the beautiful balloons set. So I will talk to you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying the videos. It will give you a notification then whenever I post something. I'll definitely post every Tuesday, whether a live or a recorded if I'm on a field trip with my kiddos or something. But you also have notifications when I post a random video, such as a fun announcement or a craft room sneak peek organization tip. So if there's something you want to see, make sure to reach out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what I should be doing on a video. But I hope that you enjoy the videos so far and that you continue to enjoy them. I will craft with you guys again soon. Bye.